Samuel Atakumi din komo. Yes, Atakumi no, and the washer house of food. Atakumi, and then I gave no general assessment.
Atakumi. I don't do it. Because top game, but we have 3 points in the most important thing.
They say what about 11 goals, right? Who will be so bad you go? Last season was a double figure. This is what's a double figure.
How much is to go?
You heard you. Atakumi abre. Heaven Stars to Far Rangers to Karela. I'll be PM Waha. What the league? Atakumi. Who will be for Blaster call up? Who now you leading top scorer?
Sure, no doubt.
Also, my friends. Me minimum. Tina me ball Heaven Stars di nache pa. Now, I know your club are finna now deba. Atakumi league way home more yard there pa. Ma drop it just 4 points with you. Goalless against Mediama, goalless against Kotoko. If you have secret in the same.
Hard work. So if you understand the woman, hard work now always there. We make sure that we are Mohammed draw another 3 points. For matches are home, we make sure that we have money. We have 3 points.
Now we no swear.
And also I work on that.
Accra money has social many goals. And that's what I say. One. Unza has to focus consider 9 goals. Unkwa show 3. Who has the difference in the say? Because you unkwa goals through man come consider just a ipe. Football insanity. It's between House of Folk, Mediama, Kotoko, Adriana, Nesamatesmo. One of whom is a Mediama, one of whom is a moment competition. Be Mediama free so. Next week, no more match. Game. Next game. Kwato kwankwana asho mu me diama so mo domo mo lusu tuwo mari ba ko pena ye ko timo ba ka kwose
the meeting ga se wa kwose e kwa ko boye bo ne ya kwa ni besi wo
Samuel
title
and I'm like more matches 10 matches so meeting ga se for now yeah you bet me aja na bisa ni na hard work
sister what the 3 points when I made am about draw 1 point difference
send your own work now yes you money ni wo na make
Tikade wo che
Ajumadin be decided there.
Oh okay. Because last season we said Karela be share mo ama afi na league ni mu ntimenye. Afi we goalkeeper no so e won ka bibiri mfa ho sa. Aha. Ni nyina yenhwe on woni.
Ajumadin, we say make it hard work na me dey.
Medasi.
For now, you can say that you say we know their mind.
Okay.
You say now I can't say 11 or 10 matches to go.
Boss,
you can say you are league, you full up. You say league, but you can say you win with a good team. So going to the next match, you can say
it's already set up now. How is it good things across the country now? They say, I mean, Blaster. They headed towards World Cup. Only the second after for
for now, the main come more about the qualifiers about players on the all the same. The pump I say, never play the amount of blacks.
Eduku, if you am said about Bianca, about draw me, Kotoko, and Mediama. Music in dance part.
Oh, I had a secret. Yeah, I say I training because for the fans, you know, I try to be with the fans. Because without fans, you to me, a banner, your bomber they say, baby, any fans.
It is somebody defending league title. 11 years in Obian defended.
For now, the encourage you say you follow game no, say game no, and I say we are selling the letter.
Eduku no. Eduku.
Give away champions. I think we did well. We have to go to it. We have to go back and work on our second game.
Why you say we consider champions? Are there no defenders in the amount consider champions?
Our defender, you know, we have the best defender.
Yes.
It's like, let me say, it's part of football. It's a mistake and it happens always.
Now we had the last 8 matches I have now as of football what the best position. We got number 2.2 out of lines and they can move within Accra. mabo mu mienu miensa they aka no mu wo gidi say house bit ma hye no agi league.
Yeah, all we need right now is consistency. And I say very consistency.
Wow, former team Gold Stars. Say almost so above so ye ba. Em so almost penny the 4 goals to automatic this season. More consider against 5 teams this season. Almost kwa wo 2 and then 2. Who Gold Stars say?
They say omo ya dey. So we know say omo ya dey. We give them that credit.
Message to the fans.
I say they did well when they come in their numbers. They should keep supporting us. Okay. Thank you.
How is your assessment for this game? I think that we knew we were going to play against transitional side, and we knew that they had all fans behind them, so we were very much aware of everything that happened in the group. We knew they were very strong with their wide play, especially with their 2 wingers, and also coming against the direct football, and we were very much aware of that. And so we are not happy with the way the goals were considered. And so we knew we were going to have our moments, and we did have our moments right from the first half into the second half. But I think that we still need to improve on our conversion rate. We need to be more clinical and very decisive in very decisive moments of the game. But I think that majority of the game we control the game the way we wanted. And we failed to control when it was necessary to deal with to stop the passes, to deal with the cross, to stop inside passes. And so still work to do. Apart from that, I think that it was a thriller in terms of the strength of the 2 teams. They are second and third on the league slot, so we're going to spend nothing but the fiesta of football, which is in 2 phases.
Coach Ejekum Blanson, Sompa TV. I know it's a new team that you are building, and gradually you are getting the kind of football you want to play. Today you dominated the possession, but as you said, you couldn't convert the few chances that you created. Are you disappointed with the results because the supporters are saying this is a game they don't deserve to lose?
Absolutely, you should be disappointed. If you are not disappointed, then you are not real. You need to be very real. Yeah, but possession alone is not complete. You need possession in order to be able to get onto an advantage in terms of your offensive play. And we did have that in the first half. We did have that. We did have about three scoring chances that we should have converted. You know, the only one, 2. Our opponents had 2, and then they got 1, and the other one they missed it. But I think that we need to improve on that. Possession alone is not important. It is good to entertain, but it is good to come out with outcomes. Outcomes are also part of the game, and at the top level, it's all about outcomes. Even though we don't control the outcomes, but I think that we control the structure we need to put up. We control the performance. We control the behavior of our players. But the decisions they make on and off the ball in those key moments, we don't control that. That one, we try to give them all the cues. We try to give them the scenarios that they might envisage in the game. But when you come in and then you are dealing with the cross, and then you needed to be close with the opponent, and then you decide to give him space in your own half, then you are going against our principles. Because clear principles that when the ball goes wide and then you are defending a cross, you need to be closer to the opponent so that he cannot have easy feel of the ball. So in that aspect, I'm not happy.
Coach, the supporters are complaining about the substitution, especially Karim's substitution, because I personally saw you asking Afrane whether he can still play before you made that substitution.
Yeah. They will not know. Sometimes
influence that
you substitute, Karim is carrying an injury, and we need Karim not only in this game. You know, we need Karim in the week. We manage him throughout the week session, and we don't need to just think about only this game. Karim and then the ones that came in, they are on the same level. So unfortunately, both of them cannot start at the same time. So when you start Karim and we've done that several times. Sometimes substitutions can make, sometimes substitutions can unmake. So it happens like that. Sometimes you make substitutions and it works. Sometimes you make substitutions, but this has nothing. The goal has nothing to do with the substitutes.
Final question.
Coach, my name is Bright Taylor, Kesbe Media. You've considered 9 goals this season, 4 against the Didi Gold Stars. Will you say they have the best attackers in the league?
I don't know. I don't know. I have to. They have also considered more goals than many of the.
That's why I'm saying the attackers.
So you should have given me a statistics on how many goals they have also they scored and how many goals they conceded. Then we can measure. But for now, if you ask me about, I just know that yes, in any time we play them, they score 2 goals.
Yeah.
And we have also scored 2 goals apart from today that we scored 1. So if you are judging from which teams we have also scored many in our outings, then I'll say that it's against Gold Stars because each time we meet them we score.
So can Hearts still win the league?
The league is a marathon. It's very open. You need to be consistent in our resource attainment, and so we just need to be consistent in winning games. We don't have to win 1 game, draw 1 game. We need to be consistent, and I've been saying this time and again. And anytime I have the opportunity to speak, I speak about these things. We need to be consistent not only on our performance. We need to be consistent in how we win games, and that is how you can win the league. You cannot win the league without consistency. You need consistency of accumulation of good points. I think this game we didn't deserve to lose.
Coach, my last question.
Coach, your message to your fans is
keep supporting our team. We are happy that they came around. Unfortunately, we take full responsibility of the outcome, but they should keep supporting what we are doing. It's a project, and I believe that we will reach it.
It was an intense game. It was a good level game with a strong opponent. And I have to give my team full admiration, not only for how they attacked the play, how they went into the game, how they performed in the first half. Second half, of course, it would be difficult. We knew it would be getting tough because we have a very strong adversary. And after equalizing, of course, the game was in balance. So for the team to insist until the end and go for the win, you cannot give them enough praise. They always amaze me again how they believe, and how they work, and how they fight hard to get the 3 points. So they get all my praise.
You said the rain affected your play.
Well, look, it's always a question how to adapt to the game. Of course, the game is faster, the ball bounces, but it's not that it was an irregular situation. The game is game, and sometimes you're playing the sun, and sometimes you're playing the rain.
Coach, first time you beginning those past winning about that at the beginning thus far. How is the feeling like?
You can hear how they celebrate. It must be a big feeling. I haven't been around before, so of course I can really understand their joy, their satisfaction, and they deserve all the celebration.
Overall, how do you see your team? Are you winning the Ghana Premier League?
That's not the question to ask today because I think we still have a few games to play. I don't think you can make a decision 10 or 12 games before the end of the season. It's a very busy league. So let's go step by step.
Your next trip is to Benchi Apostles. What's the expectation?
Again, a difficult, a tough game with an opponent who is fighting against relegation. So they will make anything possible to keep the points at their place.
Your final words for the fans.
Look.
Please, any question for the coach? Ejeko Blankson Sompa TV in Kumasi. Was it the plan to give away the possession to the opponent and catch them on the counter? Because I saw your opponent dominating both the first half and the second half. Was it the tactical approach of the game?
Look, we always have an opponent on the pitch, and if they are behind, they're trailing, you have to expect that they're coming strong. So of course we have to make sure that we can make a defend our advantage. But after the equalizer, you could see that the team tried to go again and push for the second goal.
Would you say your changes made the difference today for you?
We always have strong bench. We always have strong players coming from the bench, and it's not the first time that the substitutes they make a difference. We had last week we had a substitute scoring the winning goal. Today we have a sub coming on and scoring the winning goal. So of course we are very happy to have a strong squad and strong people on the bench.
Yeah, coach. It seems Bibiani Gold's House is the only team to have scored 4 goals against House of Hope. First round 2 goals, and year 2 goals. How do you see the House of Hope defense?
Oh, we knew that we have a strong opponent coming, and we knew they have a strong defense. And of course, you had to really set up a good plan to overcome this strong defense. We were lucky enough to have this success twice, but I know it's always difficult to score them.
And before this game, you've considered just 4 goals here. 2 against Dreams FC, 1 against Heart of Lions, and 1 against Bechem United. And today too, you consider 2 goals. What is the secret here? You are unbeaten at home, 2 drawn games, 10 wins. What's the secret here last month?
It's a strong fortress. We have excellent players with a lot of pride in their home strength, and we have an excellent support from fantastic fans. You could hear it today, so this carries you always through the match.
Your final words for the fans.
Thank you very much, fans. They gave us great support, and of course, I'm very happy for them that the boys will pay them back. So everybody deserves to celebrate today.